A disturbing pattern is emerging. False accusations, emotional manipulation, and men almost destroyed by lies. From paranoid jealousy to wrongful jail time. This shows how far someone can go without proof, and the brutal price the other person pays.
Once you catch a female narcissist cheating, she will never trust you again. Let me explain. When she cheats, she becomes hyper aware of what you may pick up on her behaviors. She will project this insecurity onto you, accusing you of cheating and never trusting you again, even though, of course, she's the one that cheated. Because let's be honest, the reason that the narcissist you were with is your ex is because she is everybody's ex. She can't be with anyone permanently because of her narcissistic tendencies and insatiable fucking need for a supply. When she is in a committed relationship, she acts single. She'll give you big promises and false hopes. She doesn't believe in commitments, and she is not loyal to you. She doesn't care about the sacrifices that you might have made to be with her or the efforts that you put in to make her comfortable. In fact, she thinks you owe it to her. She feels entitled to everything that she's given, and at the same time, she wants you to be okay with all of her manipulation and cheating. As the saying goes, no one's as single as a married narcissist.
I found it. I found the condom wrapper. I found it. It was there on the counter. Your bag was right there when you got home. I found it and I've known it. I've known it for a long time. Why are you looking at me like that? I fucking caught you this time. You didn't throw the whole wrapper away.
Why would I bring a condom wrapper home?
It must have been in your bag. It fucking fell out. I know it. I felt it for a long time. You're up to no good and there's a fucking condom wrapper. Say something to me. Say something because I'm fucking shaking. Yes, it is.
This is not a condom.
It's the condom wrapper. It's the corner of the condom wrapper. I fucking found it. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm like freaking out. I'm shaking. I've never been so fucking devastated.
So, let me see that. If you're calling a condom wrapper. Does this look familiar? Look at it. Look at where it tears. It's a ramen noodle flavor pack. You know I toss those. You know I don't put the flavoring in the noodles. I take those to work. Why the fuck would I have a condom? Think about it, dude. If I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm not going to bring the condom home or the condom wrapper.
I know what to say.
Start with, I'm sorry. Fuck, dude.
This is a classic case. Uncontrolled emotion creating a story that doesn't exist. She was already convinced he cheated, so anything became evidence. Even a seasoning packet turned into a condom wrapper. That shows how paranoia can distort reality. Instead of calmly figuring things out, she jumps straight into aggressive accusations, yelling, pressuring, trying to force a confession that never happened. A man with self-respect can't live under that kind of constant pressure, where he has to prove his innocence all the time.
Days with all these different girls at your gym, and you're literally posting thirst traps, like ab pics, like, oh, like.
I'm a trainer. I have a fitness Instagram. So when I see other people that have fitness pages,
so you're gonna
it's
like,
called
oh,
building them up.
sexy girl, oh, whatever, you're so sexy, you're gonna like that?
It's
yeah.
for work. It's innocent flirting and help me get clients to continue to make money.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like,
trusting the
those
person
guidelines.
and not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure.
She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's
where
not
we
what
walked.
she told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that he took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came on to you in the car and you guys are kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because...
So you weren't telling the truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh my
I'm concerned.
God.
Clearly, she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are. I thought, maybe I have a chance because...
So you thought you had a chance with him, so you're trying to home wreck us so that you can be with him?
Wow.
Thanks. But she lied to my face.
And what have I been saying?
All right, well, I'm sorry for doing that and making it go that far instead of talking to you about it. When I feel like someone's pulling away, I'll just pull away too. We were long distance, and I see you liking all Instagram girls' pictures, and you were not texting me as much, not calling me.
I was working a lot, but that doesn't mean I was cheating on you.
I'm really sorry.
You can clearly see the danger of mixing insecurity with manipulation. Instead of trusting or communicating directly, she sets up a situation, believes a third party, and nearly destroys the relationship over a ridiculous lie. That shows a lack of character and maturity. The guy was explaining himself the entire time, but she had already decided he was guilty. A relationship without trust turns into a courtroom. And worse, she only apologizes after the truth explodes. That's not an innocent mistake. It's an emotionally irresponsible choice.
I mean, if he's going to be weird, then can he leave? If he's going to cause a lot of drama? Please don't record me right now.
No, I'm recording because I'm curious about this too.
Okay. So I just want to know what the law is as far as if we can't get along in the home. It's been recently discovered that we're heading towards divorce, and so yeah, I don't feel safe with him in the home.
Your mother's right there in Berryville, and I pay all the bills. She doesn't work because she smokes pot all day, so she pays nothing for the house. I pay all the bills.
Not true.
You guys are legally married still, right?
What's that, I'm sorry?
Are you guys still legally married?
Yes.
You've been supportive, and
Yeah, I pay all the bills. I have
been
to.
looking for a job,
So-
and I was let go from my job 3 weeks ago.
You're always let go because you're on pot and you won't take a job that has to drug test you.
That's untrue.
That's very true.
I called the police
anyway.
because I'm scared because of your mental abuse, just like now.
My mental abuse.
I don't feel safe.
This one is even more serious because it brings in psychological abuse claims and even the police. She completely flips reality, playing the victim while the guy pays all the bills and still gets blamed as the problem. This kind of behavior is dangerous because it involves authorities and can ruin a man's life without any real proof. Using "I don't feel safe" as a weapon without real grounds trivializes serious situations and shows heavy emotional manipulation.
I think most people who see this aren't going to recognize this woman because most of the images associated with the story I'm about to tell you are of the man she accused, not of her. This is 26-year-old Caroline Miller. She accused a 65-year-old man named Mihandra Patel of trying to kidnap her child in a Walmart in Georgia. She said she was there with her children. She was on a motorized cart. She had her toddler on her lap, and that he approached her, asked her where Tylenol was, and that when she pointed to where it was, he grabbed her child and tried to run off with him. When she was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, I didn't, and then he left. Like, he took off, and it all happened so fast. Okay? That man spent, I think it was 43 days in jail with no bond offered because of her accusations. He finally got released on bond, but is still facing charges after his attorney showed up in court and showed surveillance footage from the Walmart. In that footage, you see Patel walk up to her. You see the moment where she goes to point. You see her toddler start to fall off of her lap and him grab the child to keep the child from hitting the floor and repositioning that child back on her lap. Then you see him walk off and you see her calmly drive away. There's footage of her interacting with another shopper where she seems completely fine. And then after a few minutes, you see Mr. Patel come back up to her. You can clearly see him show her the Tylenol like, "Oh, I found it, thanks." She gives him a thumbs up and he walks out. He then checks out and stands there talking to like one of the door receptionist people for like 7 minutes before he leaves, in no rush whatsoever, nor is she panicked or freaking out in any way until later when she starts causing a scene, claiming like this just happened moments ago. Well, now it's come out that during that bond hearing, Mr. Patel's attorney showed evidence that the woman who made the accusation against him, Caroline Miller, has made fake accusations against people before, including a man she accused in 2019. There's over 20 police reports over the last 7 years involving Miss Miller. One of those reports has now become part of the legal case. Merchant submitted it as evidence, saying it shows Miller made a false accusation in the past. Court records reveal Miller accused a Lyft driver of SA in 2019. The case was closed without any criminal conviction. However, Miller later joined a class action lawsuit against the rideshare company. Merchant argues that the pattern shows Miller may be exaggerating her claims again. It would appear that Miss Miller really likes attention, and she doesn't care about the damage it does to the real, actual people that she involves in her fantasy scenarios. And once again, Mr. Patel is still facing these charges. There is a change.org petition up if you'd like to take a moment and sign that. If you Googled change.org, like innocent Patel, this will pop right up. Very easy to find. I encourage you to take a moment to sign this, because this man's life could legitimately be ruined because this woman just wanted to be able to sit in front of a news camera and be like, oh my God, this is so terrible what almost happened to me and my child.
This is the worst one because it goes beyond relationships and into the legal system. A false accusation put an innocent man in jail for over a month. That's not just irresponsibility, it's life destruction. And when there's a pattern of false accusations, it's clearly not a mistake, it's behavior. This kind of action weakens real victims' cases and creates general distrust. A man can lose everything, his reputation, his freedom, because someone wants attention or personal gain.